Hello all, it's Darth Ravage 07 again, comes to you today with another quick review. This is going to be diving into some Mattel stuff. You go to Target here in the last week or so, my two stores in the area, and I've seen it in other people's YouTube videos. It's new stuff out the wazoo, but we're going to lean into this one and hope that you enjoy. I don't know a whole lot about the character, but we got room to learn, guys. With that said, make sure to do all the little stuff and things in the video. And thank you again for all those that have done so far already. Let's turn this around and look and see what we got on the stand today. And first of those Target releases was this hot off of the truck Princess of Power Frosta from the POP universe. She is basically the Ice Empress of Etheria. She is an ally to She-Ra. I can't come up with her. Anyway, there's a quick look at the bio, because this is Mattel and Hasbro. Hasbro on the G.I. Joe Classified and Mattel with the Masterverse. They are absolutely crushing this with the box art, with the packaging, and of people, you know, there's all the stuff that you need to know about Miss Frosta. So I'm going to try to chill out just a little bit and show you this other side. And she also has a major crush on He-Man. And I couldn't remember back in the day this character at all whatsoever. And then she's also in the new Netflix series. So I've watched brief bits of both. And this makes total sense if you've watched the old stuff, why she would do a ice formation of He-Man. So with all that said and done, looks like a very fun figure. And thanks again, like I said, to all those who have subscribed to my channel. And let's get Frosta out of the package and take a closer look. Thanks again for watching. And here is Frosta on the turntable, looking absolutely awesome and stellar. For the female bodies, they are doing such a great job. Mattel is versus what Hasbro's doing on the G.I. Joe female bodies with the G.I. Joe Classified. And I absolutely love what I got here. We got some cloth goods right here on the cape. I kind of wish that the skirt was done in cloth goods, but I get what they were doing there. But this is the more impressive thing, is the articulation that is going back into this. And before we get into articulation, I'm going to go back into her accessories. She's got her staff, and it has a spinning feature right there that you can do. And then she has this ice piece that you can fit over either hand to make it look like she is fighting with the ice. And more importantly, what I saw from the G1 era of Mattel and Masters of the Universe, or She-Ra, was some casting hands. This is like the hands that she uses to cast out her ice slide, kind of like Iceman does from X-Men. And those look great too, and they articulate on the... They got that hinge articulation that I like to have. I wish that the G.I. Joe figures would pick up and get a cue from Motu, because they are crushing it with this Masterverse line. And let's take a closer look right here at herself and her facial details. The paint work is awesome. It looks like it's an updated version of what I saw with the classic show animation, and is a step that way versus the Netflix one. Netflix one has more comedy and whatnot. The old one had like He-Man doing more facial expressions than he ever done in an episode. I watched a little special on it before this. She's got the pinless elbows there. She's got all the way around if you need to do those kind of things. I think all this looks immaculate. The wrist rotation and the up and down that you would get with that hinge at the wrist there. Just love that. So that's her grippy hand that she can grip with, and that and such. I just think that this is something that Mattel is crushing Hasbro with, and Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified is getting better, but whatnot. But this is painted nice. This has even got an upper chest articulation there. It kind of breaks the paintwork there on the outfit, but it's okay. Like I said, it has a waist that does really, really good. And go down, you got the upper thigh swivel on both legs. You got the double pinless knees with both knees there. You got boot articulation, which is always such a welcome thing. And this thing is moving better than the other figures in the past that I've dealt with and doing these reviews with Masters of the Universe. And this does this and that and gets a little bit of tiltage there. I thought it could have swore. Yeah, it's got a little bit of tiltage, so you can get those wider poses if you desire. And let's get her all, let's see, actually I want to remove the cape for just a moment because there's something other that I saw that she has a hair change option too, to try to get that to work. Thanks again for watching. The only downfall to her articulation is that they got this stiff hair thing that I wish that the girls would either have a shorter hairstyle or they would figure a hinge or something. And I don't know. I just don't know what the best solution is, but that's the one thing that would hinder her head articulation. She does get some left and right. This is also stiff right here. So let's see if we can get that other thing to go on with the hair change, because that's the color of her hair right now. Give me a minute or two, be seconds for you. So I did a couple of seconds inside of the, or not a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes inside of the freezer, and it looks like it got darker, but then let me go over here to the water spigot and see if I can heat things up. So then I put the hot water to her, and she, her hair definitely did change there. So let me get this cleaned back up again and get some poses. There's Frosta getting her frosty point across. I can't talk today, I can't English either. And here's my pose for her casting ice effects that I don't have, like Iceman used to do in X-Men in the 1990s. Let's get her into some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Some final thoughts on Frosta. She is a cool chick from the Prince of Power line, and she can take this frost and the snow on out the way there when she leaves this table here. It was really cold in here in Western North Carolina, but she is a hot addition to the 2023 Masterverse lineup. If you're a fan at all, I highly recommend. Like the hair color change gimmick the best with her. And all that said and done, make sure to like, share, subscribe. And thanks again to all those who have done so. Y'all have an excellent week out there. And see you next time.